Hi guys! Oh my god, I am ecstatic to film this video. I had no idea that I would be filming this video today. Basically, the palette that I'm about to show you, first of all, this is my first ever Pan That palette. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited and kind of scared, but mostly excited. Also, it is 90 degrees in this room right now, and there's no air conditioning in the college dorm rooms here, so if my face looks like it's melting, that's because it probably is. Anyway, so I was planning to film this video in January, in the beginning of the year, when everyone posts their Pan That palette intros. And I basically haven't been using this palette all of this year because I was just like, oh, I'll pan it next year, and you guys have seen my Z palette that I just like customized, and I was super excited about that. And so this month, September, I was like, I have to use this palette before next year. Like, I can't neglect a palette for an entire year just because I'm going to use it up next year. And I also wanted to see, like, am I capable of using this every day, or do I just want to declutter this? So I started to use it, and I started to use it in different functions, and then I was just like, this morning I just thought, why am I waiting? Because I'm probably gonna have so much progress by January that it won't go till the end of the year. So anyway, I am going to pan my Naked palette, and this is the oldest palette in my collection. I got this sophomore year of high school, so 3 years ago. I bought it completely with my own money. I saved up for it, like, in a jar. This was when this was the rage on YouTube. Everyone loved this, and I loved it for a long time, but I only like certain shades, and I've actually been getting pretty into it. I've used it the past month on and off. It's not the most practical, and I will talk about that, but I've been using it on and off, and I like it more than I thought I did. So first I'm going to show you where I am in the intro, then I'm going to tell you what I want to do with each shade, and then how I've been using them. So this is where my palette is, and it's kind of hard because of the lighting, but this is where my palette is in the intro. So I've pan on Sin, Naked, Sidecar, and Half Baked. They are all pretty significant except for Sin. Sin doesn't have that much pan, but I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, there is a pretty big dip in that because I have been using it. So my goals for this palette, and I just want to say all of these goals are subject to change. If I find myself going through something way faster than I thought I did, or like not at all as fast as I thought I would, then I am going to adjust things. But as of right now, I don't like the shade Virgin, so I'm not putting that in this project. I want to completely use up Sin, Naked, Sidecar, and Half Baked, and I want to hit pan on Buck, Smog, and Dark Horse, and maybe Toasted, but not right now. If you guys have been watching my Finish 13 by Halloween, you know I put it in that project and I like hated it, and I was like, whoa, I thought I liked this shade. Yeah, so that is what I want to do with every shade, and all month I have been using, I wonder why the light is doing that. The light is kind of washing this out a little bit. There we go. I have been using Sin as a highlighter. I don't know if you're going to be able to really see it, but I am wearing it today. Also, my whole face is kind of sweaty, so like, I don't know if you're going to be able to distinguish the highlighter. I'm sure you are. But anyway, I have been using that as a highlighter. It's like possibly low-key breaking me out a little bit on my cheekbones, but not enough for me to stop. Like, I'm getting a bit of texture, but like, it's fine. Just, we'll keep going. We'll pretend that's not there. And I have made a pretty good dip in that. I have been using Naked just as a transition shade, and you can tell that I had pan in this before, but I have definitely expanded it. I've been using Sidecar all over the lid. That has a ton of pan. And Half Baked, I've been using those two together. Buck in the crease, and then these two in the crease as well. As of right now, I'm not going to worry about these shades. I know basically that I hate these three, and I'm not really sure about this, but there's no point in me trying to use things up that I definitely don't like. My eyes right now, and again, I'm not sure how the lighting is, but I'm wearing this palette today, and I have Sidecar all over the lid and then Half Baked on top of it. Then I have Naked in the crease, Dark Horse in the crease and kind of outer V, and then Smog in the outer V. I mix Smog and Dark Horse. I usually do Buck like that too, but I didn't use that today, I just forgot. And then I have Half Baked in my inner corners, and then I've mainly just been using Sin as a highlighter because I don't know. These aren't really the types of shades I usually go for. Like golds and champagnes really bore me to death, but I have really been liking this palette a lot. And yeah, so okay, so I want to set some goals for myself for next month. I'm not sure if I will be doing monthly updates. I don't really do monthly updates for anything. Like when I do project pans, I never do monthly updates because I never have enough progress, but I do want to try to do monthly updates. At the very least, if I'm not updating you every month, I will be taking progress pictures for every month. So yeah, that's what I can give you, but I don't want to promise every month because it might not happen, but I'm gonna do my best. So for next month, for Half Baked, see I have like product up here and product down here. I would like to use up the product up here. For Sidecar, I would like to hit pan on, here, wait, is that gonna focus? I would like to hit side pan right here and extend that as much as I can. And let's say for Naked, I would like to also hit side pan and Naked, so have the pan go across all of right here. And I feel like that's all I want to say right now because I don't think that I'll hit pan in anything I don't have pan in for next month. And for Sin, it's too early for me to say like, oh, I want to use this up by next month, but I am going to use this basically every day as a highlighter and just see how much I can use. Alright guys, so that was this video, and yeah, kind of spontaneous, but not really. Like, I knew that this was coming, I just didn't know I would do it right now, but I figured, you know what, while I'm enjoying this and while I actually am, like, I've been using this for a month, and I wouldn't say there's a ton of progress, but I have made a little bit of progress, so I would say while I'm making some steady progress, I will use this. Oh, and I forgot to say why this is so inconvenient. This has so much freaking fallout that I can only wear this on days when I have a ton of time because I have to do my eyes first, then I have to take a makeup wipe, which by the way, I don't use makeup wipes that much. I usually only use them for swatches when I'm filming, but now I probably need to buy more makeup wipes because every time I use this palette, I need to wipe under my eyes and like clean it all up and then do my face next. And it just takes more time because there's so much fallout. But it hasn't been stopping me, and also like even if I don't do a whole look, like a lot of times if I'm in a rush, I'll just grab my Z palette and like throw a bunch of browns in my on my eyelids. But I've been using Half Baked like every day in my inner corner and then Sin as a highlighter. So I feel like that's what I want to do. Right now I don't want to do like a 1 month, 1 palette in conjunction because I only own 3 eyeshadow palettes. This is one of them, and then the other 2 I think I'll just use on and off, and I'll try to just, you know, use these as much as I can daily if I'm not doing an eye look with them. So yeah, that was it. I know people have panned this before. Let me know, please, if you have like tricks or tips or anything, or maybe, because this eye look that I'm wearing right now, it's kind of the only one I can come up with. I'm having a hard time because these shades I don't find very inspiring, and let me know if you have a look. I know some people say do Sin and Toasted. Toasted looks like nothing on my eyes. Like, I don't like it, and I tried to do a look with Sin, Toasted, and Hustle, like a pinky purple look. Hustle just looked like mud. Toasted barely showed up, and it literally looked like a brown look, and I was like, what happened? So yeah, alright, I've been rambling. I'm gonna go. I'm excited, nervous, excited. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.